and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Amanda and today I'm going to share with you a new subscription box that I have actually recently found. They've reached out to me and I decided to give them a shot and see what I think, and that if I really enjoyed it, I'd share it with you guys. So it is called the Yes Oh Yes box. So it is a monthly subscription box for $14.99. You get 3 to 7 full-size products and they always retail over $75. The shipping is $3.99, but if you follow the link down below and use my code, you can get 10% off your box. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. There's a lot of subscription boxes out there. I've tried them, I think almost all of them. And one of my favorite ones is the BoxyCharm because I like getting the full-size products. I wanted to share that with you guys. It comes in this packaging that looks like this. It's just the same kind of envelope as the Ipsy bag. Let's see what I got. Okay, so this month, the retail value is $107. This is a little card that came with it. It says Summer in the Desert, so it's a summer vibes kind of themed palette. It says beauty is power, a smile is its word. And then it lists all the products and it lists their retail value and the value of the box. So first off, I got the, I don't know if it's Sorm or Sorme. There is a mixture of products I've never heard before and products that I have heard of. So I think it's kind of interesting to try some of the newer, maybe indie brands that are up and coming and not always just trying the big name brands, which is really exciting to get. But it's cool to try the indie products that you might normally not buy. I think that's kind of the fun of a subscription box, is finding kind of hidden gems in products. So this is the Sorm Natural Lipstick and it retails for $22. It looks like this in the shade Captivate 245. And then I also got the Purse Mineral Lip Liner. And this retails for $23. Looks like this. And it's in the shade Nudist. Kind of a light nude color. And I also got this Scone Insanely Intense Tattooed Waterproof Eyeliner. Looks like this and it's in the shade Plum. And this retails for $19. I want to open this up. And we can see the color of that. It's a pretty dark purple. You can get a pretty fine line with it. And it looks pretty opaque. And then I also got this, I don't know if it's Jivi or Jivi, but it's an exfoliating face wash that has aloe vera, witch hazel, castor oil, grapeseed oil, vitamin C, comfrey root, pineapple, papaya, thyme, licorice root, willow bark, vitamin E, essential oil blend. So it's all organic. Let's see what the consistency of this is like. Okay, you can really smell the lemongrass in it. So far it doesn't feel very exfoliating. It must be like a chemical exfoliator because it's a pretty thin consistency. Moving on to the most exciting part of the bag, I think pretty much for anyone. I got this IBY Beauty Desert Vibes 12 color eyeshadow palette. It looks like this, and this retails for $25. And it says that they do not test on animals, and the life of this product is 12 months, so a year after opening. And I have heard of IBY Beauty before, but I don't think I've ever used it before. Yeah, not tested on animals. It is made in the People's Republic of China, but that does not mean that it is not cruelty-free. I'll have to look more into that. It comes with a really good mirror. On it, it says, "You are more than beautiful," and on the bottom it says Desert Vibes. Can I just give you, I don't want to blind you. This is the color story. Definitely a very on-trend summer palette. Has lots of the warm tone shades. And then that pop of blue. That seems to be a reoccurring theme with palettes this summer. So I will go ahead and insert swatches here and then we will go into the demo.
Hold up.
Okay, so to get us started, I'm going to use my Luxie 249 brush with the shade Take a Hike and put that in my crease. Lots and lots of fallout. So these are pretty pigmented, so I'm starting with a little and slowly building that up. This is my BH Cosmetics 101 blending brush, and I'm just going to soften the edges here. Then I'm going to go in with the darkest shade Sundown on this brush that I have no idea what it is, where I got it, but it works fabulous for this. It's just like a little blending brush. And I'm going to keep this more concentrated lower on my crease. Slowly blending that into the first transition shade. And then I'm also going to put this a little bit on the outer corner. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the shade Heat Wave, which is that blue, and I'm going to put that on my finger all over the lid. Actually, I'm going to do it mostly on the inner and outer corner, leaving the center by itself. Okay, I'm going to try it with the brush and see how we do. This is my Sigma E55. Okay, let's see if we can spray it. I'm going to use my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. Alright, we'll build that up more later. Next, I'm going to go in. I'm going to use my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. Put some of that on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use my little Bodyography Pro brush and douse both sides of that in the concealer. I don't know if you can see that. And we are going to cut the crease. I'm just going to use my finger and pat the edges of it. And I'm going to go in with the shade Tan Lines. Let's try it on my finger and put that on the concealer. And go back in and build up that blue. I didn't do the best crease. Okay, I'm going to take this mystery brush and back in the shade Sundown, that dark brown, and put that in my crease again. Now for the lower lash line, I'll take that same Luxie 249 brush I started off with, and let's go back in with the shade Take a Hike, and put that on the lower lash line, repeating the process pretty much on the lower lash line. There's so much kickback, it's crazy. And now I'm going to take that Sigma A55 brush in the shade Heat Wave, that blue. I'm going to try to stamp that against the lower lash line. Actually, let's try it with a different brush. Let's try it with the Vintage Company Step 3 brush. Looks like this. I'm going all the way across the lower lash line. That's actually working really well with that brush. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other eye and I will be back. So I've done the other eye and I've applied mascara. And now we are going to, I'm going to take the shade Aurora. I'm going to try to place that as my inner corner highlight. Turn my finger. Okay, not as blinding as I'd like, but it is pretty. So now we're going to move on to the lip liner and the lipstick. I'm just going to combine them and see how they do. So that is the lip. This is the Sorbet, I think it was. Sorbet Captivate shade 245. It's a really pretty shade. It's sort of like a dark nude. And then we have the Per Se Smear Proof Liner in the shade Nudist. The lip liner I don't mind. I do prefer a softer formula for a lip liner, but it didn't tug too much and it was easy to work with. So the lip liner was $23 and the The Sorbet Natural Lipstick was $22. I like them. They're not anything that blow my mind, but the colors are pretty and I like them with this look. For the Jivi, I don't know, Heebie exfoliating face wash, it does smell very strongly of lemongrass. Did I just put that on my nose? Which, I mean, I don't mind. I think it's a chemical exfoliator because I don't feel any gritty beadiness to the exfoliation. So I will give this a try and I will update you guys down below in the description box of what I think of that. So lip liner, I do like, I will use it again. The lipstick, I like the shade. It's very comfortable actually. I don't know how it wears or anything, but I will probably use this again. Then for the Scone Waterproof Insanely Intense Tattooed Waterproof Eyeliner, this is the swatches that I did earlier, and if you can see, they're so dark that they're almost like a black, and I can tell you that this is waterproof. I did wash my hands and it did not come off at all. The only time it barely like came off is when I put a lot of pressure with the towel. So this is a good waterproof eyeliner. It didn't work with the look today, so I didn't get to test it out, but it is a felt tip eyeliner and I will keep this and try and use it in the future. For the Desert Vibes IBY Beauty eyeshadow palette, I love this palette. It is very pigmented. A lot of warm toned browns kind of get carried away on my eyes and I don't always like them, but these, I mean, I can see so many looks, so many combinations. This is a great color story. The shimmers are beautiful. They actually work with a brush, which not a lot of shimmers do, and then you can spray them to get them to be more intense. The mattes are very pigmented, and with great pigmentation, often, not always, often comes great kickback. So there is a lot of kickback, and I do have some fallout on my face, so that is just something to be cautious of with this palette, but I mean, I will 100% use it again. I love the color story of it, and it has some really beautiful shades that I can't wait to tap into. For the retail value of $107, I think this is absolutely worth $14.99. So you just have to think to yourself, if you saw this box of products for $14.99, would you buy it? For me, 100% yes. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and getting to discover this new subscription box with me. And if you're interested, click the link down below to get 10% off of your first Yes Oh Yes box for $14.99. 3 to 7 full-size products retailing for over $75. I think that's just a pretty cool deal, and I'm excited to see what they have to come. It's cool seeing that they have products from brands that I have heard of and getting to discover products from brands that I have not heard of. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button with notifications on. I hope you have a beautiful day and will be the reason someone smiles today. Bye!